Union protectors versus a union tamer, and now presidential candidate Republican Scott Walker.
They have to work on their chanting skills a little bit, but they're making their point. Just one day after announcing his run for the White House, Wisconsin's governor makes his first pitch as a candidate right here in Las Vegas with what he calls his everyman story. Walker revving up a crowd at the Red Rock Harley-Davidson. That's a company founded in his state of Wisconsin. He spent much of his speech telling Nevadans about his accomplishments.
Among them, taking on public sector unions, lowering taxes, and getting rid of a tenure system for teachers.
News 3's Jeff Gillen taking it all in right in the middle of the campaign stop for Walker at that bike shop. And Jeff, Walker is no stranger to Harleys. He, in fact, has one himself.
He sure does. He's a big fan of Harleys, and good to see both of you here tonight, everybody. That's right. The governor of Wisconsin came here to this Harley-Davidson dealership on Rainbow. No mistake, Harley-Davidson, and you hear one revving up right now. Harley-Davidson, a good Milwaukee company and a good backdrop for a governor trying to sell Midwestern and conservative values. Nothing says Scott Walker like jeans, Harleys, and good old-fashioned Midwestern talk.
I'm Scott Walker, and I'm running for president, and I'm asking for your vote.
This, the Republican governor's first campaign stop since he officially threw his hat in the ring yesterday in suburban Milwaukee. Outside, union protesters upset Walker took on Wisconsin unions and won. Inside, a governor who survived a recall, won 3 elections in 4 years, and who wears his union scars like a badge of honor.
We didn't back down. We stood up and won those battles.
Red meat for this crowd that included Mike Jones.
I was a union representative, and I sent money to Walker to fight the unions in Wisconsin.
For half an hour, Walker trumpeted his conservative successes.
And in my state, you need a photo ID to vote because we want it easy to vote but hard to cheat.
If he's elected, he laid out his agenda.
We need to repeal Obamacare entirely.
And on foreign policy, Walker would scrap the deal with Iran.
I will terminate that deal. I will put in place crippling economic sanctions on Iran, and I will convince our allies to do the same.
Walker says his hero, his role model, is Ronald Reagan.
The world must know that there is no greater friend and no worse enemy than the United States of America.
A line and an ending that would make Reagan proud. And back now live here at the Harley-Davidson on Rainbow. After today's event, I sat down with Governor Walker, and we covered a lot of ground. We talked about immigration, the Donald Trump comments making news within the Republican Party and outside the party. We also talked about foreign policy, and as we mentioned, he is the 15th candidate running in the Republican Party. I asked him, why should people vote for him? Here is his answer. All that coming up tonight at 6. Meanwhile, Jeff Gillen surrounded by some beautiful machinery here at the Harley-Davidson dealership on Rainbow. Jim and Jess, back to you.